Boys, just made this presentation on how to increase testosterone and the biggest things that you've never heard of before when it comes to increasing test. So definitely pay attention, watch until the end, and actually apply this into your life because it can make a big change. So I don't want to get too into the weeds in the intro. Let's just dive right in. Brothers, today I'm excited to bring this to you guys. I'm going to cover some unheard of ways to increase your testosterone. So I've obsessed about, increasing testosterone, biohacking, fitness, health for the past around 4 or 5 years. And these are the top things that I do that you probably haven't heard of before. Some of them you may have heard of that you can increase testosterone with, but a lot of them you may not have thought about or ever seen before. So pretty excited to bring this to you guys. So I do want to dive straight in, give you guys the information here. So number one is going to be the El Ruderai yogurt. So I did make a video about this. I think it was 2 days ago. So I was explaining a little bit about how the yogurt works. So pretty much what it is, it's a probiotic that's in found in the yogurt that increases testosterone production in your body. So if you take this consistently for a few months, you're gonna notice actually your balls do get bigger. So little added bonus there too. And overall gut health cheat code. So this really does make you feel really good. Also increases your oxytocin in your body. And it just makes you feel really amazing. Like that's really the best way that I can put it. So what I do in the morning, I'll put half a cup of this yogurt, take it from this bowl that I make. I'll take half a cup and then I'll add it to my regular morning yogurt bowl. So I'll do some other Greek yogurt, protein, some fruit, some honey, and some chocolate as well. And that's what I do for my pre-workout meal. Have this every morning and you're gonna feel way better. You're gonna make a lot more testosterone. So many benefits, even for your skin, really everything. I'd really consider looking into this a lot more. I'll make another video on this explaining all the benefits because it really is one of those things that a lot of people don't know, but so many people should. Like this really does change so many things for you. It just makes you feel amazing and really good for the gym as well. So next up, this one is a little more common, but you want to eat more dietary cholesterol. So cholesterol is the precursor to all the sex hormones, which testosterone is one of those. So how it works, without cholesterol at the top, your body cannot convert that into the other precursors, which eventually make testosterone. So you want to maximize how much cholesterol that you're getting in per day. Do not fall for the cholesterol lie. So a lot of people think that cholesterol is bad for you. It's been pretty much debunked. A lot of older people think that eating too many eggs or egg yolks is bad, but that cannot be further from the truth. It is probably the best thing that you can eat. So, what you can do, add more eggs to your diet, more red meat, and then more fatty fish. Really, anything with high dietary cholesterol is going to benefit you to make more testosterone because that's literally how your body makes it in your body. So, this is the precursor to everything that exists in that hormone. Next up is semen retention. So, boys, it is 2025. If you're still jerking off, you're not in the right headspace, or you could say. So definitely want to conquer your lust. I've struggled with this before, and I've gotten over it. It's pretty just a mindset thing at the end of the day. But once you do conquer that, you're gonna see so many benefits in every single part of your life. Really, your confidence can be way up. You're gonna make more testosterone, which affects so many other things as well. And this is overall just the best cheat code to life. If you're still in that mindset where you are jerking off and like busting nuts and shit, bro, just cut it off. Like if you have a girlfriend or if you have a wife, then do your thing. Like I'm not gonna say don't do your thing because I've been there before as well. But if you're a single dude, then keep the semen inside. It's Don't want to go too deep in this topic. There's a lot of YouTube videos on like no fap and shit, which you don't have to obsess about it. Just stop doing it. That's all you need to do, and you're gonna notice a huge difference in your life. Next one is cold exposure. So this means taking cold showers, taking cold plunges, and then also you can ice your balls. So it is a little bit of a weird tip, but you can take a little ice pack and then put that on the testes, and it's gonna make you feel actually really good. Like you're gonna feel a lot more powerful, just ready to go. Just have that drive inside of you. You're gonna feel it immediately. So this is pretty underrated tip as well. And then alternate showers. So this helps you with the blood flow in your body. Basically, what that is you can start either hot or cold, and then just alternate from hot to cold. So you can go cold shower 1 minute, and then another warm shower, and then just alternate that. I usually do like 3 to 4 cycles of that, just going back and forth, hot to cold, like about 1 minute each. It's a good way to increase your testosterone as well. Next one is dopamine detox. So this is honestly one of the biggest ones that will affect your testosterone. So dopamine and testosterone have a direct correlation in the body. So if you can read this, testosterone increases the production and release of dopamine, and then also dopamine stimulates the release of testosterone in the testes. So high dopamine increases test, and then high test also increases dopamine. So they work together, and this is what makes you feel honestly like superhuman. That's the best way that I can put it. Because when you have high levels of dopamine, when you're not scrolling on your phone, when you're not jerking off, when you're doing everything that you need to do, and staying away from the instant gratification, honestly bullshit that you don't need in your life, you're gonna have way higher energy. You're gonna have that drive, that motivation to succeed in everything that you do. This is definitely, if I had to pick one thing, it would be dopamine detox on this video, on this list. Honestly, it's the most underrated thing, and a lot of people don't know that it also affects your testosterone as well. So you're gonna build more muscle, be more motivated, be honestly better at everything just from controlling your dopamine and your baseline dopamine in your life. So cut off those bad habits and you will be good. You will see that difference. And yeah, next one is fasting. So I do intermittent fasting pretty much every single day. What I mean by this is intermittent fasting, time restricted eating. What I do is around 16 to 20 hours on the high end per day. And fasting, it increases your testosterone and also human growth hormone. So, two really important hormones for the gym, for fitness, for health, and just for overall vitality, energy, longevity, everything that benefits you, you're going to get it from fasting. So, a lot of people think that fasting isn't good for gains, but that's only if you're just not getting the sufficient calories and nutrients that you need. So, you still want to make sure you're hitting the calories and your nutrients. It doesn't matter if you eat it all in one sitting. If you get all those calories and nutrients, you're going to be good. So the only thing that does crash your test is going to be cutting your calories and nutrients too hard. So big mistake with fasting is you think you have to not eat the sufficient amount of food. The only thing you're doing is just eating the same amount of food, but just condensing that window so you're giving your body the time it needs to get those fasting benefits, which come in the form of testosterone, human growth hormone, autophagy. There's so many things to fasting as well. So increased insulin sensitivity, another huge one there. So this is definitely a cheat code. I do this pretty much every single day. I recommend everyone does this. And also good for your lifespan as well. I'm only 22, but I see myself in the future living to a really, really old age. I want to hit at least 100. And I can do that if I fast every single day. Starting at this age, I think I should be set. And that's something that I really want to do. So, good one there. And then last one I have here is the key micronutrient supplementation. So, these are the most important things you need to supplement with. So, we're going to cover these. First one is zinc picolinate. This is the best bioavailable form of zinc. Make sure it is picolinate, or you can look this up. The only thing you want to avoid is the zinc oxide. So a lot of the oxide supplements, you can notice that I think magnesium has an oxide as well. They don't absorb well in the body, so I would definitely stay away from them. You're just not getting the bang for your buck that you should. So find high absorbing nutrients and supplements that you can take. So zinc picolinate is the number one zinc form that you can take. Next one is vitamin D3. I take 10,000 IUs per day, which it does sound insane. It is pretty high on the recommended scale that you could say, but I think it really works best. And vitamin D is such a powerful vitamin. It almost acts like a hormone in your body. So you want to make sure that you're getting really good levels of that in your body. And you can do blood tests for this as well. I haven't done those in years, but definitely good to supplement high with this because a lot of people are deficient in this as well. And then it's also October, it's October 31st, Halloween for me right now. So the sun is not out as much here in Michigan. So it's not going to be that abundant in nature if I'm not getting sunlight. So I supplement pretty high with this. And also make sure it has vitamin K2 as well. A lot of supplement brands partner those up, and that's the best way to take it. Next one is magnesium glycinate. So this is best before bed. It's going to help you with your sleep, and then just also great for testosterone production. And the next one is omega 3s. So these are all the key micronutrients that you need. And then there are also other supplements that you can take to boost testosterone, like some herbs like Tonkat Ali, and then there's like Fedosia agrestis. There's a lot of different, herbs and like things that you can take. The only problem with this is they're not the roots production that your body uses to make testosterone. So like they can help and they do help. I have taken Tonkat Ali before. I think it works great. I don't take it at the moment, but you want to fix these first, really the big hitters that make it in your body. And then you can take other herbs and supplements like this to just get that extra edge. So I'm not saying they're bad. They have their place if you want to take it to the very next level. But make sure these are taken care of first. These should be your priority for supplements here. So those are the 7 little principles I have for testosterone. And I do want to give you guys a little bonus. So these are the basics, and some of these you might not have heard of before. I just want to dive into this just to make sure you guys know exactly what you should be doing. So basic things such as quality sleep, heavy lifting, intense exercise. This one is underrated, hydration. So if your body's not hydrated, if you don't have water in your body, then why would it focus on making testosterone? It won't. So make sure you're drinking enough water and have good electrolytes with it as well. It's a pretty basic human function to hydrate yourself because you're made up of a lot of water. So make sure you're doing the basic things here. Then ideally, to be in a calorie surplus, I mean, obviously this isn't required. If you're trying to lose body fat, then you're not going to be in a surplus. You're going to be in a deficit, but you are going to make more testosterone if you're in a surplus, small surplus. Don't dirty bulk. That's another topic, but yeah. And then hit all your nutrients. So I did cover the main nutrients above there, but you still want to make sure you're getting all the vitamins, all the minerals, and then a healthy balance of the macros. So protein, carbs, and fats, those all play a big role in production as well. Then having low body fat. So if you do have high body fat, you're converting a lot of your testosterone to estrogen, which obviously you don't want to do. We don't want man tits out here, lower the body fat. If you're a man, go in a calorie deficit and you should be good to go. And then these are things that you should avoid. So things you shouldn't do. So don't drink alcohol, just cuts off testosterone production. I'm not hugely against it. I personally don't drink, but if you do want to drink, I know tequila I think it's the best one. I'm not huge on that knowledge, but I know tequila is good. Just stay away from beer. I know that one's bad as well for testosterone production. Next one is avoid plastics. So you don't have to be insane about this, but like if there's anything that you can replace with something that's not plastic, big one is like the Tupperwares that you put your food in. If you're heating those up in the microwave, then you're just like burning the plastics and it's getting in your food. Switch to glass. Glass is probably the best thing. And then also some cooking stuff like pans. Get more natural things. Don't use like the Teflon, all that stuff. It's just not going to be good for you in the long run. Big one is don't drink fluoride. So get a water filter, get a reverse osmosis filter for your water. It's going to get out all the toxins in the water that you usually drink. And I mean, if you're drinking water every day, I think it's pretty worth to invest like $200 for a filter, and you're never going to have toxins in your water for the rest of your life. So little thing there. And then shower filter, kind of the same topic. Your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and it absorbs all the toxins that's in the water. The public water system is honestly disgusting. Like if you see the pipes, if you've seen pictures of what's in those pipes, then you would think twice about what you're doing. So easy fix, just get a water filter or shower filter for your shower, and you're gonna clean out all the water. You're gonna bathe cleanly because it's really the things that you don't think about. But shower filter is a good one, and then natural body products. So this is things like toothpaste, deodorants, even body washes, shampoos, anything that you put on your skin or your body. Want to get it organic ideally. So a lot of things they do increase your estrogen or block the testosterone production if they aren't organic. They have a lot of chemicals in them, so definitely stay away from those. And then last one here is avoid your phone near the testes. So I don't even do this all the time. Like I'll put my phone in my pocket. I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world, but definitely something to consider. If you can put your phone on airplane mode, then that helps as well. That cuts off all the EMF radiation from your phone. So if you know you're gonna have your phone in your pocket but you're not gonna use it, then just slip it on airplane mode and you'll be good to go. Or just carry it in your hand, or just don't have it in your pocket or near your testes. That's all you got to do for that. So yeah, that was a little presentation. I think it was pretty good. Like I think there's some things that you guys can take away from this. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If there's anything that you learned or would add, definitely would like to hear what you guys have to say. If there's anything that I didn't cover that you think is a big thing that you can benefit from for testosterone or even like overall vitality, things like that. So yeah, leave something in the comments for me to read. Want to read all the comments you guys have. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.